Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. You might be thinking to yourself right now, did he actually fly to the States to make a fishing video? And yes, I did. That's how dedicated I am. I'm here in California, the home to some of the best fishing and best fishermen in the whole country. In this video, we'll be fishing on 3 different water bodies, which are lakes, rivers and the ocean, and see if our European angling skills are enough to be successful in the States. I'll be using European lures and some soft plastics from the US, so let's see also which ones work the best. And the first spot we'll be fishing at is the Almaden Reservoir. From this spot, I am expecting to catch largemouth bass, maybe a smallmouth, and if we are super lucky, a rainbow trout. So that's the goal. And if we are super unlucky and don't catch anything over here, we'll go and explore some other lakes like Stevens Creek or Lexington's Reservoir. But now, let's get fishing. I thought I had a bite, but that was definitely not a bite. That was the ground. I think we should move on a bit more to the west side over there and see if we have any luck. Because when I was fishing here with Gary, I actually caught 2 bass right over there in that corner. So let's see, maybe today we'll be just as lucky. Do you see that crappie down there? It's so beaten up, something has bitten it badly. And I think this fish will not survive. It's already swimming like it's gonna die soon. What? That is so odd. That's definitely not something I had on my bingo card for today. It's swimming. That's nice. Hopefully it will recover. I know that last time over there was like a 3.5 or 3.6 pound bass, which could easily inhale this thing. So hopefully it doesn't swim it in its mouth. And I mean, if it does, then it's good for the bass, I guess. You know what's funny? When I came here, everybody back at home was like, oh, you're gonna go to California. It's going to be so nice and warm. And guess what? I'm here in California and it's actually warmer in Estonia than it is in California. So take that, everyone. I am freezing over here. Actually, no, it's like 15 degrees today or something like that. But in Estonia, it was 26. And I'm talking about Celsius. Oh, I think I just had my first nibble. That's a good sign. I'm gonna cast here a few more times before we move on. There's actually a spot further away that I really want to explore, so that's kind of my end goal, to go there, to do some fishing and then work my way back, because on the way here I saw quite a few bass from the bank, but I didn't really want to do any sight fishing, so I decided to come where it's more deep to actually try to get a fish without seeing one. Seems more fun, even though just outsmarting the fish while you even see them is super fun. So I think we made to that point of a video where we have the fun drink. Yep, I think we deserve a fun drink because we haven't caught any fish. And usually, you know, when you have a fun drink, you start catching fish. So today we have the Rainstorm Harvest Grape. I've actually never had it, so I don't have high hopes for it, but maybe it's good. It has caffeine, it has everything that a fun drink needs to have, so let's give it a shot. Not super satisfying opening it. Smells good though. Yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's pretty good. No, yeah, I'm confused. It's not bad. I'm so sad my GoPro let me down again, but I hooked into something big like a little bit ago before I started recording, and yeah, it let go as soon as my GoPro turned on, and now I'm snagged. But I think it wasn't a bass, I think it was a catfish or something, because it didn't fight like a bass at all, and it was just on the bottom, no shakes, just going in one side. Whew, interesting. My day just got super interesting. Right now when I'm fishing for this bass, I'm using a Ned rig only, just slowly retrieving it on the bottom and hoping to not get snagged too much. And why I'm doing that is because currently bass really don't want anything else other than drop shots. On Ned rigs, they really want you to fiddle around on the bottom for them to take it, and you kind of have to cast over the nests, I would say, or just onto their path. Because they're spawning, they're not really chasing any lures right now, like sliders or jerk baits and so on. So you have to fish a bit differently at this time of the year. I just had a hit, so hopefully the fish will come back, but it doesn't look like it will come back. Let's make a few more casts over here on this area and hopefully we can catch one. Ooh, finally some action. There's been almost no action for such a long time. And the fish that I saw was a good one. It wasn't like a tiny bass, it was a good sized bass. I really hope it comes back for the lure. That was such a nice bass. Maybe like a 4-pounder. It would be my new BB bass. It could happen any minute, any second. So I'm just waiting being patient, like super slowly retrieving my lure. It's a very odd spot. It gets deep super quickly, so it's hard to target the fish if it's on the fly while I'm fishing on the bottom. Hey, we did not get the bass, but we got a stick. Personal best stick for this video. But I'm gonna keep trying on the same spot. Maybe it's still just going around the area, and maybe I have a chance to hook it. Nice fish on. Very nice fish on. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good bass. Look at that. That's probably one of the biggest bass I've caught from this reservoir. That's a nice one. That's like a 2-pounder, maybe a bit more. Let's go. That's a largemouth for sure. Oh yeah, we're not getting skunked. I was so worried I'm gonna get skunked today, but nope. Let's lip it. Oh no, my finger is already so broken, so ow. Lipping them doesn't feel so good. Woo, let's go. That's a chunky bass. That's a 2.5 pound probably. Nice. Let's take a look at this bass with the big camera and then let this guy go. And as you can see, Ned rig. Ned rig for the win. Lovely bass. And here we go, a very nice largemouth bass. I would estimate it to be like 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds. Feels fairly heavy, and it is also fairly chunky. What a nice largemouth bass. Super happy about this catch, and yeah, let's put this guy back into the water. Now let's release this guy. They usually swim away super quickly. So let's see if this guy is going to do the same. And it destroyed my thumb again. Here you go, torpedo. There you go. Lovely fish. But the one that I spotted before was literally twice the size. That was definitely a very good bass. I'm super happy about that fish. Whew, that just made my day. And oddly enough, it had like pretty sharp teeth. Because my thumb is scratched up, like very good. Ooh, thought I had a hit again. No boys, no hit again. No back to back. Nope, not gonna happen. I don't know where the mint is, but it smells so good. It smells so minty and fresh. Wow, haven't had that before when I went fishing. Minty and fresh, usually it's fishy and muddy. Another cast, another fish hopefully. Let's see if we can make it happen. I did cast quite close to a big snag, so hopefully we don't get actually snagged. But I hope we catch a fish instead of getting snagged. Fishing in California is nice. Like the weather is so good. So I'm nearby San Francisco area, so the Bay Area, which means it's not super hot, and I enjoy that quite a bit. But next week it will be like 25 degrees Celsius plus, which isn't too bad, but right now it's like 15, super good. I don't like the hot that much. I was in Vegas a few weeks ago. It was 38 degrees Celsius in the shade. Ooh, these fish, they make me hook into anything. But yeah, it was just way too hot and it wasn't that much fun. I'm gonna make a video about my whole US adventures as well, of the hiking and fishing and Vegas and everything that I've done here so far. So you can also expect that video. Or maybe it's out even before this video, I don't know yet. We'll see in which order I'm gonna edit the videos. I have so much to edit and so little time. Like this spot is a prime spot. There's a big tree in the water, there has to be a bass around here. I mean, technically I caught that bass from like around there, so there was a bass over here. But there could be another one, because this was in the shallow. Maybe there's something a bit deeper as well. Yep. Snag. Let's try to catch another fish. I have like 30 minutes left on this lake and then it's time to move. It's almost midday. It's actually it is midday. It's going to be 12 in 1 minute, which means we've been here now for around 4 hours. So not too long, but we need to go and explore some other spots as well. Oh yeah. Oh, this bass is feisty. The way it jumped out of the water. Another largie, nice. And this one from a odd spot. Like there's nothing over here. Lovely. But this one's way smaller though. Whoo! Another largemouth. Let's go. This one has like some sort of a wound on its side. Maybe something tried to eat it. A turtle or something. But it seems to be healthy and feeding. As you can see, a beautiful largemouth. Once again, a very nice looking fish. Unfortunately, a small wound on this side, but I think this guy will recover. No problem at all. This one is way tinier than the last one, but nevertheless, it's still a very nice looking fish. I think they're trying to tell me that there's no more fish over here. I guess it's time to go do a new lake. Thanks. You know what that is in the background there? That is the Yosemite National Park. Actually, no. I had the whole thing planned out to do fishing in the Yosemite National Park, but guess what? It's not the season. The season will start next week on Saturday within the Yosemite Park borders, so that means that we can't do any fishing there, but we can do fishing outside of Yosemite National Park. So this over here on the background is the Merced River, and we'll try to see what can we catch from here. I have all sorts of different lures with me, and let's see what will work, but I'm pretty sure I will test out first the drop shot. Maybe we get a trout, maybe a bass, who knows. But you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna eat breakfast like big adults because I'm hungry and it's like 5 a.m. I actually just heard some bass jump, so I really want to get fishing, but as a responsible adult we need to eat, and for that we have a banana, which is definitely nutritious and delicious, then like Weetabix and Oreos. I swear I'm not 12. After that healthy breakfast, this is the rig I will be using, a drop shot rig. And as you know, drop shot rig, it has a hook on a line which is connected to a main line, and then you take a sinker and put it to the end. So you take one of these bad boys and just put your line through the loop, pull it up so it's stuck on that, and this is how your sinker will be. Of course, you also need a lure or a worm on this hook, right? Actually, red worms and night crawlers work pretty good, but I'm gonna be using artificial lures because we are here to test out some European lures, okay? So I just have like a tiny minnow kind of soft plastic that I will put onto this drop shot rig. And also when you put on your soft plastic, make sure when you put on your lure that you put the hook through just the nose area, otherwise it will not flop around in the water nicely and it will look too artificial for the fish. And here you go. This is the soft plastic that I will be using right now. Let's see if it works. We are now at our first spot. Let's make a cast. I'm gonna cast right next to the boat ramp, and I'm gonna do it because there's structure and places for bass to hide at. So let's make a cast, wait for the drop shot to hit the bottom, and then try to finesse out the fish. I'm not sure if this sinker is the best, like the long cylinder block. Maybe I should have taken the small deer drops, but they didn't have them in the store, so I saw a fish jump on the other side. Let's see, maybe we're lucky. Maybe there's something hanging out over here in the shallows in the morning. Could be that there's nothing in the shallows in the morning, but sometimes it works like a charm. But it looks pretty quiet right now, not gonna lie. We had a fish on, but that was super tiny. Okay. Where to turn on the camera, but something is really going on the other side. I don't know if it's bass spawning or carp spawning. It looks like carp. They're splashing around everywhere. Okay, let's get a bass from here now. But yeah, I think there's carp spawning on the other side. They're really splashing next to the bank. And as you know, carp over here, considered a trash fish, not like in Europe, where guys stay at the same spot for 48 hours to catch a carp. People here catch them and kill them, just because. Oh, I had a bite, but my hook set was bad, very bad. Okay, let's reel it out and make another cast. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. I think the long, like cylinder kind of drop shots are not the best for fishing. I think fish don't really like them, but the tungsten ones, the small, like round ones. Oh, I had a hit. Oh, I missed it. There's something tiny. It's bugging my lure. It could be like bluegill or crappie or something, like tiny ones that are not really able to take the lure, but they're just nibbling at it. But hey, there's some activity. That's good. I think I know a spot that I want to try out. I want to go and try out the bridge, like under the bridge, the structure. So maybe there's some good fish. But yeah, there's definitely carp spawning on the other side. Wow, they're splashing like crazy. Even you can probably hear it from the camera. I see a fish in front of me, a bass. Let's see if he will take the lure. He's actually swimming the other way, so probably not. Nope, he's going for it. He's going for it. I got it. Yes. Fish on. Okay, I'm gonna walk the fish. And we have done it. Look at this, we got our bass. Beautiful fish. I'll close up for you guys as well. This fish looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's small, it's like a pound, but who cares? It looks awesome. I guess challenge kind of completed, but let's go and try to get some bigger ones and maybe some different species as well. This bass, definitely a special one and a very good looking one. Let's put this guy back. Beautiful fish. Here you go, buddy. Aggressive little fella. I'm so happy, and yeah, we got the bass, but now we need some more. I think I'm gonna have another one soon, in a second, or maybe not. Oh, there's a bluegill swimming. I can see it over there, and there's bass, but he's not interested in my lure. Nope, never mind, he's interested. He's checking it out. Not that interested. Yeah, he was checking it out for a second, but then thought, hey, not worth it. We saw what happened to the other guy. Let's see, can we get something from here? I had a hit right away. Fish on. Fish on. Small largie. No, actually, that's not a largemouth. That's a smallmouth bass. That's a new species for me. That's cool. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, and it took my lure, or something else took my lure. Oh man, it keeps stealing my nice drop shots. I didn't catch it right away that it was a smallmouth bass, but the red eyes kind of gave it away. So smallmouth bass, they have red eyes. Kind of look similar, but slightly different, and they don't grow as big as largemouths. Back you go, buddy, with your friends. Bye-bye. Another nice bass from the Merced River. This one's about the same size, so nothing too big, but it's over a pound for sure, and definitely a beautiful fish. The backdrop also looks amazing, as you can see. The mountains, the river, everything looks so cool together. Beautiful fish. Okay, let's put this guy back. I have to say it's fairly deep here. Like, for the sinker to hit the bottom, it takes a long time. But as you can see, the water is super clear, and it does get deep fairly quickly, so kind of makes sense. And there's a lot of grass and plants underwater, which means the water levels are higher than they should be, maybe even by like a meter or more, which is a lot. There are so many rocks, so hard to drop shot. Drop shot gets stuck all the time. I'm gonna test out some different lures in a bit. Some bobblers, let's see how those will work. Oh, there's somebody sitting down there. Probably not fishing, but just enjoying the morning. That's nice. It looks like a good place. I actually saw so many fish splash on that side yesterday when I was just looking around. And yeah, I thought I would go there to do some fishing, but I actually should have gone that way. It seems like there's less rocks as well. Like this side is all just rocks after rocks. But that seems kind of like a smoother area, which would be nicer for drop shotting. So the plan for me right now is to walk all the way back there and then work my way back up here next to the bridge and do some fishing here. Let's see, will we catch any fish on the way back? Or what kind of fish are we going to catch on the way back, if we catch any? But yeah, this looks nice. I can do some casting with wobblers and sliders here. Seems like reasonably deep and clear water once again. Very clear. Yeah, see you there. Okay, big fish on. We have a very nice bass on now. This one's actually strong. Wait. Oh, this one's a very strong fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a better bass. Could be my BB even. I think it is my BB. Or maybe not, I don't know. But that's a nice bass. Look at this. That's a chunker. I do have a scale in my backpack, so let's weigh this fish. Oh yeah, I'm so happy about this. Now look at this fish. This is way bigger and badder. We can weigh it, but I think it's maybe like 2 pounds, no more. Maybe slightly less. Maybe actually slightly more. Well, the fish did a self-release, so that's even better. Didn't even have to release it. Why is my lens so dirty? It is net rig time, and if this doesn't work, we're gonna switch over to a wobbler. Another semi-decent fish on the net rig. It's not as big as the last one, I'm pretty sure, but it's putting up a fight. Oh yeah. Another nice bass. Let's go. Ooh. It's actually still putting up a good fight. It's actually about the same size. Good fish for sure. Awesome. Another one. Not a bad fish. Okay, let's get it. Let's get the fish out. Whew. There we go. Another nice bass. I'm gonna drop him back. I'm not gonna weigh him. It's probably like 2 pounds again. Actually less. Maybe like 2 pounds. Another nice bass. This one's quite chunky. The other one was skinny, but not this one. This bass is way chubbier than the last one. I'm super happy about the jumbos. These are so much fun to catch. They fight so well, and also the hits. They're so unpredictable. Beautiful fish once again. fish on. It's like a bass heaven here. I've seen like 4 more just swim by, and I caught this one from quite far away. I'm not sure if this is a smallmouth or a largemouth, but we'll see in a second. It's quite strong, but not as strong as the other ones we caught. Oh, yeah, it's a decent bass. Oh, look at that fish. Oh, see? Another bass came next to it. What? They're swimming together now. What is this? Why are they swimming together? I wonder if the other one wanted the net rig from his mouth. That's crazy. Okay, fishy, come here. Yeah, definitely another largemouth. But they're almost all the same size. There was only one that I caught that was like way bigger. But I mean, at the beginning of the day, I caught like super small ones. So I'm pretty happy about these. These are pretty okay. Ow. My thumb is not going to be doing great after I'm done fishing here. But another nice bass. Good looking fish, healthy. Let's just release this guy like this. There you go. Bye-bye. So we've been fishing right now for quite some time, and I think it's time for the most important part of being at this river, which is the fun drink. Today we have the OG, the White Monster. Sugar-free, absolutely amazing, and you know the memes, you know the music. I would cue the music, but it's probably copyrighted, so we're gonna do it without the music, but let's go. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a safe bet. Whew, that's refreshing. There's 2 bass over here. One is taking my bait right now. One. This is a tiny one. The bigger one didn't take it. This one just came in out of nowhere and swiped my bait. The other one was a bigger one that was following it the whole time. Damn. That's fun. Okay, nice. Not the fish I was after, but it will do. It will do. Good looking fish. Back you go, my friend. Go eat those. Oh, there's a big bass. There's a mama bass. There was a huge bass right in front of me here. If that will take my bait, that will make my day. That was like a 4 or 5 pounds at least. That looked huge. There's another decent one, like a 2-pounder. Just swimming around here. Oh, where did that big one go? That was such a big bass. Okay, I'll make a cast further away. Maybe it went further away. Wow, that would have been such a nice fish. Do you see that bass? It's just staying right there, but that's not the big one. And now I am at the Pacific Ocean. Look at this thing. It's wild. The wind is bad, the waves are strong, but I think the fish will bite today. I'll come a bit closer to you guys. As you know, I don't know much about ocean fishing, but that's why I have my friend Gary with me. He's gonna teach me what I need to know to be successful today and actually catch a fish. So he also has some squid with him, but I will not use it. I will only try to get a fish on an artificial lure, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least we gave it a good old college try. You can catch anything from over here. If you have a rod and you can cast far away with some dead bait, you could catch a shark even if you'd like to, and that in my opinion is pretty sick. A dead seal, definitely not on my bingo card. There's a crab, a small crab. Oh, yeah. On the rock over there. I'm gonna walk a few feet over here, sorry, a few meters. I'm already converting everything in my head. But I have a red crawl on right now with a sinker and a weedless hook. So we're gonna cast along the bank, let it sink to the bottom and just drag it back in hopes of catching like a rockfish or something else. Let's see what will bite. We've seen crabs so far and a lot of mussels. No fish. Actually I did see fish as well and mouth of a bird. So there's definitely fish here. The goal for me is to get at least one fish today. Another small crab. They're everywhere around here. That's pretty cool. I think it's probably not the best time to fish right now because the tide is coming in. It would be better if it would be low tide, but we'll do our best to catch anything. And I think with Gary's help, we'll be successful and we'll get some good fish. It looks beautiful here. Look at this. It looks so nice. Like, this looks gorgeous. But yeah, we decided to come to this side because it's a bit more calm and these spots look pretty promising, so maybe we can actually hook into something. But yeah, my hopes aren't too high. Garrett also has squid, so if everything goes south, he's gonna try squid. I can't, just for the video's sake, so yeah, no fish for me if the lures don't work. But this side is much nicer. It's less wind, water is more calm and more structure, so there should be a fish. but you never know. It's called fishing, not catching, for a reason, right? I'm slowly retrieving the crawfish on the bottom, hoping for a rockfish to be hiding somewhere here next to the kelp, or under these rocks, or next to these rocks, because they are an ambush predator, so they're not gonna go and chase my lure. They're waiting for it to be in front of them, and then they're gonna strike. So far it looks like there's no rockfish here. The lure looks nice in the water though. You can clearly see it's nice and bright colored. Let's move to this rock and try fishing this area next to the kelp. Like, the location is so nice. If I would be a rockfish, I'd live here. But I guess rockfish don't think the same way as I do. I'm gonna try to make one like super far cast. Maybe there's something far away. Let's see. Might be a stupid idea, but you never know unless you try. Well, it doesn't work with everything, it's just saying. Sometimes you just know. But with fishing, you never know. You can probably hear the wind. It's bad. Look at those waves. They're huge. Danger. Extremely hazardous waves. Do not walk on structure. Wait, can I walk on that? Wind is strong, but it's a lot of fun to be out and to be fishing. Bad day out fishing is better than a good day at home. There you go. There comes the hero of the day. He actually caught a fish. What? That's so cool. Let's go see what he caught. So what did you catch, Gary?
Cabezon.
Cabezon. Oh,
Look
that
at
looks
that.
that
See,
looks
it's got
gnarly.
teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to the kids back there because they were catching the keep.
Oh, nice.
They come in all different colors. I've never seen an orange camo cabbie before, but look at that face.
Holy hell. That's a scary looking mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Unfortunately, I did not catch anything that day. I even tried with squid. It was still a great day outside hanging with my new fishing buddy and enjoying the limited time I had there. I really enjoyed my US fishing experience. I will miss all the amazing people I met and exchanged conversations with. Thank you to everyone. We also decided to exchange some lures with Gary. Nice lures. I'm gonna use this one for sure once I go back and the fish have stopped spawning. They're super aggressive.
Nice.
You can get some good hits on top water. But yeah guys, that's the end of my adventures here in the US. We did fish 3 different water bodies. I failed one, but I'll have my redemption once I come back to the US. And thanks for Gary for helping me with all the tips. And I mean, he didn't get skunked today, so it was a good day for him. But yeah, thank you, dude.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah, it was fun. It was super fun. But yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.